As a royal cremation ceremony of His Majesty, the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2 will take place on October 26th. Our Thailand Today program will dedicate our time from October 13 to 31st for the final condolence messages from the ambassadors of the countries with close relations with both Thailand and the royal family of the Chakri dynasty. For 5 days beginning October 25th, millions of grieving Thais will bid final farewell to their beloved late King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2, a royal cremation ceremony. Amid great sorrow and mourning, our Thailand Today program will mark this once-in-a-lifetime historic moment with last farewells from distinguished ambassadors whose countries have had the best of friendship and relations with Thailand and the Thai royal families. The friendship between Thailand and the Republic of Korea predates the official establishment of diplomatic ties in 1958, when Siamese envoys were granted an audience by King Bhumibol of the Gojo Kingdom. Since then, the two countries have continuously developed and strengthened their cordial and constructive ties in the various fields. Today, it is our great pleasure and honor to have His Excellency Mr. No Wang-hil, Ambassador of the Republic of Korea to Thailand, in our program to give his last farewell message to His Majesty, the late King.
In loving memory of His Majesty the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2, I solemnly pay tribute to a beloved monarch who placed the interest of his people above all. For 7 decades, His Majesty the late King has been a beacon of unity and stability that brought together a proud nation in a common sense of Thai identity in times of peace and turbulence. By deeds and words, His Majesty has kept his sacred oath to reign with righteousness for the benefit and happiness of the Siamese people. Since early in his reign, His Majesty had spent most of his time traveling every corner of the country with a camera hanging around his neck, a handcrafted mat, and a pencil in his hands. His Majesty strived to obtain a personal understanding of problems and reached out to the people of all walks of life, from the privileged to the less fortunate alike. His Majesty's deep awareness of his people's needs and his engineering creative mind were manifested in more than 4,000 royal development projects. His Majesty's most widely acclaimed sufficiency economy philosophy was the ultimate expression of love for the Thai people. With the aim to create a self-sufficient community, the late King stood behind the path of moderation and showed the people ways to live in harmony with nature and society. In consequence, the Thai people were more aware of their own capabilities, and in return, it had given them hope in the era of unprecedented economic and social change. For his extraordinary contribution to human development, His Majesty was awarded the first UNDP Human Development Lifelong Award in 2006. The late King had devoted himself to the establishment and strengthening of the friendly relationship between the Republic of Korea and the Kingdom of Thailand. For the protection of freedom and democracy, the late King made the resolute decision to dispatch troops to the Korean War. It was the first major decision that the late King had made since his coronation in 1950. The Kingdom of Thailand was the first Asian country to enter the Korean War and stood by us. Without the noble sacrifices of the Thai war veterans, Korea would not have been able to overcome such adversities and take a brace. A few years later, in 1958, Under the reign of the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2, the Republic of Korea and the Kingdom of Thailand established the diplomatic relations. The two countries have enjoyed excellent ties of friendship and cooperation in numerous fields since then, and next year we will celebrate the 60th anniversary. To pay the highest homage to the late king, the Korean government announced the statement by the president on the passing of His Majesty in October 2016. Recently, the President Moon Jae-in decided to send an unprecedented bipartisan special presidential envoys encompassing all major political parties in Korea. Once again, we pay our deepest condolences to the member of the royal family and the people of Thailand over the demise of His Majesty Rama IX, the most benevolent King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2. His Majesty was benevolent King of all time, and the people all around the world will always remember His Majesty and his legacy. May His Majesty the late King rest in eternal peace.
Amid great sorrow and mourning, as the royal inclination of His Majesty the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2 will take place on October 26, our Thailand Today program will mark this once-in-a-lifetime historic moment with last farewells from distinguished ambassadors whose countries have had the best of friendship and relations with Thailand and the Thai royal families. Today, our program has an honor from His Excellency U.S. Ambassador Glyn T. Davis to give his last farewell message to His Majesty the late King, who was historically an important bridge in Thailand's close relations with the United States, as he was born in the United States and met with 6 sitting U.S. presidents, starting with Dwight Eisenhower in 1960 and ending with President Barack Obama in 2012.
As the United States Ambassador to the Kingdom of Thailand, I'm very happy to have the chance to come here today to say a few words about the late, great King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2, King Rama IX. Americans revere King Rama IX. We're very proud of the fact that he is the only king in history ever born in the United States of America. We came to know the king very early in his reign. He came to the United States of America and traveled all across the country from Hawaii to Los Angeles to Washington, Boston, and New York. During that visit, he explained to Americans his goals for the Kingdom of Thailand. He addressed a joint session of the United States Congress, and he said, friendship of governments for each other is one thing, but it is friendship of one people for another that assuredly guarantees peace and progress. We learned from the king so much about the Kingdom of Thailand. We learned so much about his compassion, his gentleness, his commitment, his dedication, his humbleness, about his plans for improving the life of his subjects. Americans regard him as the father of the modern friendship between Thailand and the United States of America, and we know that the king understood that he had inherited a long line of friendship between the United States and Thailand that had begun almost 150 years before, during the reign of King Rama II. All across the United States of America during this period, Americans will mark the passing of the king. From Los Angeles to Boston, where King Bhumibol Square in Cambridge, Massachusetts, will be the site of a commemoration, Americans will remember the king. We revere him. We recall all he did to promote the friendship between the United States of America and Thailand. And we will always remember how he helped Thailand to develop, how he was always dedicated to the people of the Kingdom of Thailand, the fact that he was, in so many respects, a king by virtue. For all of those reasons, we will miss him greatly as we mark the end of 1 year of mourning in the United States and here in Thailand at his passing. We've done so much to remember the king. We've released videos to remind the people of Thailand about his role in developing and sustaining the friendship and the alliance between Thailand and the United States. We've planted marigolds that we have been growing at the embassy in commemoration of the king's passing. We've sought in every way we can to show respect for King Bhumibol, to honor his legacy, and to ensure that we in the United States of America will never forget the great King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2 and all that he did for the people of Thailand, for the region of Southeast Asia, and for the friendship between Thailand and the United States of America. Thank you very much. Khop khun mak krab. Sawadee krab. The United States and the Kingdom of Thailand have shared a long history of friendship for nearly 200 years. We Americans are proud that King Bhumibol was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where his father was studying medicine at Harvard, making His Majesty the only U.S.-born monarch in history. We remember His Majesty's first state visit in 1960 at the invitation of President Dwight Eisenhower, when the king followed his natural human desire, as he put it, to see his birthplace. He called the United States half of his motherland.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. And thank you for the kind words you have just spoken now.
We remember His Majesty's visit to his birthplace at Mount Auburn Hospital, where he reunited with the doctor and the nurses who brought him into the world. He called them friends who were his friends before his birth. We remember his address at the joint meeting of the United States Congress, where he said he wanted to know how in the United States millions of people, differing in race, tradition, and belief, can live together freely and in happy harmony.
I thank you for your kind indulgence.
We remember crowds of people in New York City who gathered to hail the King and Queen of Thailand at a huge ticker tape parade. The fabric of our relationship reaches far beyond the policies between governments. It is made up of thousands, if not millions, of personal and professional contacts. As His Majesty eloquently stated to the United States Congress, friendship of one government for another is an important thing, but it is friendship of one people for another that assuredly guarantees peace and progress. We at the United States Embassy in Thailand remember and will always remember the great King Bhumibol Adulyadej. We'll remember him in our hearts and how fortunate we all were to have learned from this remarkable king.
As the Kingdom of Thailand is in the state of mourning for His Majesty the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej Ep2. And at the same sentiment, we are here in honor. We are also honored and grateful to have the speech of condolence from one of our great friend representative in Thailand from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We have Charge d'Affaires of Saudi Arabia in Bangkok, His Excellency Mr. Abdullah Al-Shuhaibi. He is going to talk and he's going to say something on that matter. Yes, please, Your Excellency.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. باسمي ونيابة عن زملائي أعضاء سفارة المملكة العربية السعودية في بانكوك وجميع المواطنين السعوديين في تايلاند. أتقدم إلى جلالة ملك تايلاند وجلالة الملكة وجميع أفراد الأسرة الملكية وحكومة وشعب تايلاند الصديق بالتعازي القلبية وصادق المواساة بوفاة جلالة الملك رام التاسع. وفي هذا المصاب الجلل الذي لا يمكن تعويضه انضم إلى شعب تايلاند في هذا الحداد. واسمحوا لي هنا أن أشيد بجلالة الملك الذي سيبقى دوما محبوبا في قلوب شعبه والذي يحظى بالاحترام والتقدير في جميع أنحاء العالم. طوال حياته قدم جلالته لشعب تايلاند الكثير من الإنجازات من خلال مشاريع التنمية التي يشرف عليها جلالته شخصيا، وكذلك جهوده المتواصلة لرفع مستوى حياة السكان في القرى والأرياف. كما أصبحت فلسفة اقتصاد الاكتفاء الذاتي والتي بادر بها جلالته ناجحة محققة لأهدافها بشكل واضح داخل تايلاند حتى اشتهرت هذه الفلسفة في العالم أجمع، وتم إدراجها مؤخرا ضمن الرؤية الشاملة في سياق خطة التنمية المستدامة للأمم المتحدة 2030. وشهد الجميع أنه في ظل حكم جلالته يتمتع الرعية التايلندي بالرخاء والسعادة بغض النظر عن أعراقهم أو دياناتهم، حيث أن جلالته حامي لكل الأديان وراعي لكل الطوائف الدينية في تايلاند. وفي الختام نسأل الله عز وجل أن يتغمد الفقيد بعطفه ويلهم الأسرة الملكية وشعب تايلاند الصبر والسلوان، متمنين لمملكة تايلاند في ظل حكم جلالة الملك رام العاشر استمرار النمو والازدهار. وإنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون.